What's up, my people? Welcome to my digital empire. This is Key, and a word has been repeating in my mind starting from the morning up to this point, and I'm really like thinking about spirituality. Um, the word that was stuck in my mind is spirituality, and I felt the need to speak about the unspeakable, and I will try to elaborate on the unknown as if it's known. The thing is, spirituality shows you how paradoxical the universe is. The nature of the universe is extremely paradoxical, and the physical cannot exist without the spiritual. The spiritual can exist without the physical. So, in your existence, the primary question that you need to ask is where I came from and who am I, and what am I doing, right? That's the point of the whole point in healing, in the pursuit of healing, discovering your roots and finding your roots. Everything is all about wanting to find your right path, where you were meant to try, where you were meant to be happy and to find your truth within. So some people just see spirituality as a sort of a hobby or something that they are because they say they are. So the mind's identification and the thoughts in your mind, the judgments and the opinions that you have about spirituality aren't spirituality. Spirituality is a direct experience you have when you hit the inner dimension far within yourself, and it's not something that's it can be visible in your everyday life. People who are as awakened as you or as genuinely spiritual as you can tell that you are going through the right path. They can tell that you're full of light, and they share an appropriate amount of love with you. They share unconditional love with you. So spirituality, instead of seeing spirituality as a hobby or as something that you are because you have a religion that you want to argue about, it's far beyond anything and everything that the human mind can perceive, define, explore, or understand. That's why even in science, it's like the nature of consciousness. You can't know what consciousness is. You just can only experience it. That's why the word being has been used in the spiritual community for a long time, because your spirituality is navigated through more and in depth when you are just experiencing it, like um not wanting to pin it down, not wanting to control it. You know what I mean? It's just being the experience that you are experiencing, becoming the experience itself, and just flowing like water, living effortlessly, doing the things that you love to do, and expecting that good fortune can find you. And in fact, you manifest miracles from time to time. It's just, the universe provides the experiences that you need for your own personal growth. You are always provided with the right experiences, the right environment and situations for you to contemplate on what you're really passionate about. What are the things that you want to do, that you want to achieve, your dreams and hopes, your likes and dislikes. Everything is stored within. So what I mean when I say beyond the physical is things happen that you won't necessarily understand how they work. You wouldn't know how the universe works. Like you will not have that full picture that gives you every answer, like that gives you answers for all of your questions, but still you are comfortable in not knowing because you trust that you're supported, you trust that you're loved, and the divine is on your side, your energetic team are on your side. So you are more comfortable and in a position to effortlessly live and manifest better things than people who are like just only in their minds, trying to have opinion about everything and trusting their minds to be the leader of their lives, like just thinking with your body and with your mind, not using your consciousness whatsoever to examine the things that you believe in. So when you live in that kind of situation, you wouldn't understand how spirituality works. Like I said, it's beyond the physical, and we all are unique. We have our unique experiences. My experience might not be yours. So I am basically the only person who can understand me to the fullest. In anyone's mind, I am just there as their own perception. There is a filter for our lenses. We all have filter. So through it we see the world not for what it is, but for what we see it as is. You understand me? So I make things to people who are on the same wavelengths as me. I might not make sense for people who are not on the same wavelengths as me. But that doesn't mean I am either right or wrong. There is no such thing as right or wrong. Everything is a possibility, and everything embodies within itself the feminine and masculine energy, or yin and yang energy. These two polarities are always living in us. For us to manifest as matter, we have to have these things within us. It's the combination of these forces that give birth to all life. So when you claim to be feminine or masculine, it goes beyond your gender. The gender is just a social construct. That's why I am requiring of you not not just clinging to what you are experiencing in the 3D, like by using your five senses, right? The normal, the basic senses that you have. But when the intuition is added to these five senses, your experience of reality will be very different. How you relate to things is going to be extremely different. How you relate to animals, how you appreciate and understand plants, and even how you see a human being, your fellow human being, and the words that they have, the words we have. Because just because we are human beings, it doesn't make us necessarily special, but for sure we are on top of the food chain, right? Because of the mind that we were given, the mind to create, the mind to create wonderful things. Not necessarily a chaos or a mess, but the mess is also here for a reason. So when you live in a complete acceptance of what is in the present moment, you are vibrating higher than the people around you. Now I hope that it's in the time of mass awakening. I genuinely hope there will be more people just living a full life, living life for the life that it is. Just not stop trying to understand. We tried to understand, we wrote books, we experimented on nature, right? We did research. We were trying ever since we came down to earth. We were always trying to understand how life works. We are always wanting to do things differently, and that's good. That's good. The best time to exist is now, because we have the most wonderful technology that we can use to communicate with each other, or even to simulate our own universe. Who knows? That might even be a possibility. If we were created, we are here to create. If we were created in the creator's image, we are also creators. That's what religion takes away from you, or school, the school system, or just it could be just generally the system. When you grow up in a particular area where materialism is magnified and given a special big place, you will also you will also think in terms of material. Okay, when you grow up in a spiritual place where people wake up in the morning to pray, you will come out as those people. So your experiences are affected by who you deal with in your childhood, by the people that you were with in your childhood, by the things that happened in your childhood. And most people do not want to go there. Most people do not want to process their inner child. They don't want to visit their child self, because they think that it makes them weak to admit that they were hurt at some point in their lives, or it's because we don't feel safe with each other. We don't open up because we're not safe with each other. We don't know what the information that we give to each other, we don't know how it's going to be used against us. And I was a victim. I'm telling you to open up, not because opening up was easy for me. Trust me, like awakening, healing is never easy. It will never be easy. It's never meant to be easy. That's what makes life exciting. It's the fact that you're committed to yourself, to understanding self, to be like, to just be authentic, the authentically you self. So it's a big deal, but like you wouldn't do it without opening up. Everything is in communication with each other. So spirit will definitely forces you to communicate, because how will we know about you if you don't communicate? If we don't start talking about what happened in our lives, what happened in society, if we don't start talking about the things that we were told to never speak about, there is no point in being a human. And it's not only that, but like awakening, you have to feel humbled. You will be so humble when you go through your awakening. Like you'll be so broke, you may not like have anything to eat. I've gone through these things. I didn't have something to eat because I was just in my consciousness, so very much in the present moment. I was listening, I was learning about the nature of who I am, that I forgot that I needed to survive. And there was time where people just do some messed up stuff on me. Some people just for whatever reason wanted to hurt me, or to just like it's all about the shadow. It's my energy. My energy triggers people who are not on the same path, who are not on the same wavelength, on the same level of lightness as me. So when I say everything is in communication, even it might be the way I walk that triggers people, but I can't control it. I can only control my own reaction. I can't control how other people see me, and that shouldn't worry me. I'm not here to be validated by other people. I'm here to validate myself. I'm here to understand that I'm validated by my own creator. We came with everything that we need. Like we came with it. It's within us. Every manifestation that you experience, every physical thing that you are seeing was created by us. We are taught what it takes for something to be your reality is just to be recognized as your thoughts, for you to watch it for what it is, so you can understand how powerful your thoughts are, how powerful your choices are, and how powerful you are. Every moment you're choosing. The reason why you don't know that you're choosing is because you're choosing based on the past or the future. You are never choosing based on what's possible in the present moment. If that was the case, you are always playing with infinite possibilities. Like I don't worry anymore, because I know that something is always happening in my life. Things are always happening in my life. I'm meeting people. I'm going from a place to another place. I'm always actively engaging with what interests me. Um, I am teaching people who are identified with the material existence and who are running away from themselves. I teach people about who they are and what they want to do, and I'm helping people. Okay, so spirituality, it's not as easy as saying I am spiritual without doing the work. Doing the work is the most crucial part of spirituality. You can't claim to be spiritual without having to go through heartbreaks, without having to go through a heart wrenching sadness, or like a painful memory. So, when you're willing to do the work, that's when you love yourself. Anything and everything that you didn't invest on, its value is very small. It's the value of something. Why something has a value is based on the amount of energy and time that was put on that thing. So when you put energy and time onto yourself instead of just wanting to be approved or loved by other people, you will value yourself. You will understand that the journey, the fight that you had was meant to happen because you deserve it. You deserve to be free. You did all the work to free yourself. So, like that's something. I didn't expect it to be easy, my path, but the fact that it was difficult is what gives me the fulfillment of becoming the person I am. So guys, spirituality, manifestation, it has got nothing to do with the physical world. You can, like, right now I know that what kind of financial status I am on, like my financial statuses, my career achievements. I know where I am in life, but I can go from where I am now to, like I can make a quantum jump at any given point. My life can just go from this to the next, like that, by something that I can't control. It's just I'm vibrating high. All I know is that I vibrate high, and I'm just enjoying life, and I'm doing what's important. I'm doing what I should be doing, and I'm doing what I love. So that's all I care about, and I'm open to miracles. Miracles already have happened to me. Miracles happened to me when I was traveling for healing in Ethiopia. I was traveling for healing, so miraculous healings happened to me. Miracles happen to me through people, through the people that I've met. Such wonderful people, very powerful people who left. Um, this dogs go out, Milu, out, out. I'm working. Um, so if you want to manifest great things in your life, and if you just want to play, like have a magical existence, just do the work. When you just let go of something, the things that are holding you, you'll be free to move, and you don't even have to decide how to move or where to move. The universe will support you with that. So I hope this gave you a clarity about what spirituality is or what spiritual means. So when I say I'm very spiritual, people just hear the words, but they don't understand what it means, and I can't explain it. It's just something magical and beautiful, and I'm so happy, and I feel loved every moment. And whatever happens in my life, I have an emotional control over that thing. Nothing can ever break me because I've been to hell and back. Rastafari, love.